There are several things that distinguish people who achieve anything that they want in life and other people who live their mediocre, boring lives and stay at the same place. If you ever ask yourself why you couldn't gain or lose weight or make more money or live the life that you really want to, then today I'll answer all these questions. There are 6 things that you have to understand. Let's go through each of them more deeply. The majority of our actions are absolutely unconscious, like breathing or walking or something else. If you would consciously understand anything of it, then your main computer, your brain, would be very overwhelmed with the amount and volume of work that it has to do. So that mechanism makes your life easier. Now the second part that you have to understand is that your actions are based on your habits. Maybe you never thought about it, but some particular actions of yours are connected to some particular triggers and habits. Telephone on your table makes you scroll through social media, and some particular shops that you go near every day make you buy some unhealthy food. Everyone has dozens of their own examples that shape their lives, their actions, and their lifestyle. So if you want to really start changing something in your life, then my advice is to start with your habits. Only with them you will instantly see huge improvements in your life. The main problem of the 21st century is that people has phones, internet, and instant gratification. Why would you bother yourself with hard work if you can scroll through social media or eat burger and get instant gratification, instant dopamine, instant serotonin through your brain? But you don't understand that it literally changes how your brain works and it spoils your life. Especially adult films for men are the main problem. The most common example that I really like is getting in shape, because you have to eat healthy and have a good nutrition on the everyday basis. You have to go to the gym, running, cardio, and you have to do it, for example, 3 times a week. That is also hard, and you have to have this discipline to do these things. Today it's extremely hard because you have a lot of ads about burgers, about chips. Your friends eat them, and it's so easy to get this instant gratification than trying to achieve something that nobody even guarantees you. And only thing that can help you there is your long-term vision and this strong belief that you want and you have to achieve this thing. So as you can see, all great achievements require great amount of time and great amount of determination. You have to understand that some things that you want to achieve in life, you may not see the progress, for example, for a month, half a year, 3 years, 5 years, a decade, and you can't give up and you have to move forward to this particular goals. And that is why that the best people are only the 1% or 10%, who cares, of our population, because among all these things that we have, only a little percentage of people can really get their shit together to achieve what they really want. I'll never be tired to repeat it for myself and for you, but you can read hundreds of books, you can enter dozens of courses, you can have 5 degrees, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter if you don't take actions. Just imagine that there is a bridge between you now, and your goals, your dreams, what you want to achieve. If you want to move forward, you have to take actions. And also, I'm not against studying. Studying is great, books are great, films are great, courses are great, YouTube videos are also great, but you need to be wise in your decisions and how you spend your time, because there is a rule, 80-20, only 20% of your actions give you 80% of your achievements, and 80% of your actions give you only 20%. Focus only on things that really move you forward. For example, if you can make your website, you can read a book, or you can watch a YouTube video. If you do the second or the third, you will feel like you have done something, but in general you have done nothing. So if you focus your vision and your actions and yourself only on the first thing, and you will do it 3 times instead of this two bullshit, then you will actually do something, and you will actually be ahead of yourself and other people. And imagine, as I have mentioned before, that you will do it not only today, not only tomorrow, but this week, the next week, this month, this half a year, this year, and 3 years in a row. Can you imagine it? Fails and rejections are the main dream killers for the majority of people. I never could really get used to these thoughts throughout my life, and every time when I started a new hobby, a new thing, and wanted to achieve something in this particular niche, problems, understand that I don't know anything, that I have to work really hard for a long period of time, and I don't see any progress, and then I will give up. And I had dozens of projects and hobbies, and I gave up, and I gave up every of them. The one thing that I didn't give up was tennis. I've been playing it for 11 years. I want to tell you about it because you have to see this mindset and this perception. When I started tennis in a year of 7 or 8, I don't really remember, I didn't want to become the next Roger Federer in a week or a month. I had problems with my health, and I wanted to do sports. I really liked tennis. It was a great time, a great fun. My focus was on doing this training today, tomorrow, and so on, just as a habit, just working. I didn't have this vision that I want tomorrow to be the greatest tennis player in the world, and that's why this became my routine, and I didn't give it up, and I still play tennis today. And this is the exact attitude that you should apply to your life. I started a YouTube channel and my social media in August, and now I don't see really progress in them. I understand why, because I have a lot of problems with my content. It's not very interesting, and I have to work on myself really hard. But now I understand that if I will not give up, and if I will be 1% better every time, every video, every post, I will see the results of my hard work. Just think about it. How can you really lose if you are better every day and you never give up? In my opinion, it's just impossible. Many people think that mindset doesn't really matter and it won't help you at all, but I can't agree with them. What I can say is that only mindset is really not so useful. You should remember my analogy with the bridge. You can be prepared for everything, but if you don't take actions, you'll still be at the same place where you just started. One more analogy: just imagine that you built a great car, maybe not so great, but it works. You can just go achieve your dreams. Instead, you decided that you want to upgrade this car. So basically they think that if they are doing something, but in reality they are not doing a shit. Also, many people are saying that they are not really ready to move forward, to take that action, to create this YouTube channel, to start this business, to approach this girl. It's a bullshit. From 0 to 10, they are at the level of 4 or 5, and they're ahead of 90% of other people that are at 0 or 1. You need to start right now with all the obstacles that you have, because in the future, when it will get easier, you will feel this boost in your actions, in your knowledge, in your energy. It will boost you forward. But when things will get harder and harder, then you will be prepared, because when you started with all these obstacles, and you will be prepared because you already have been there. And the last but not least is discipline. In my opinion, discipline is the most important part here in all this list. It's the key to your success, because as you can see, discipline is connected with all these parts that we just talked about. If you think about it, you can build new habits, you can have this mindset, you can embrace failure, you can take actions. If you don't have discipline, pay attention that I don't say motivation, because it's a completely different thing. Motivation doesn't last very long. You have motivation only for a short period of time. When discipline is the thing that lasts forever, and you have to build it yourself. There will be time in your life when you don't feel like doing anything, and that is why you have to have this discipline. Let's compare two guys. The first one acts only when he feels like it, only when the weather is fine, only when he had a great breakfast. He can skip the gym because he wanted to go party with his friends. He will hit this snooze button, and so on, so on, and so on. Now let's look at the second person. This guy is a machine. He doesn't really care if he wants to do something or not. He just understands that there are things that he has to do. And let's compare these guys with their achievements in 5 or 10 years. I think everybody understands that the second guy is so much ahead. I hope that at least something that was in this video you will apply in your life, and I promise it will become better. Thank you for watching this video. Till the next time.